Guess it's just me.
Intimate.
Yeah. Asking you very tough questions, as I always do.
And some candlelight. Yeah.
So a bit of a sigh of relief after that one, 2-point win over Army West Point during the season split.
It's a great win. I mean, a great win. They're really good. You know, they're at the top of the league for a reason. They put a lot of pressure on you offensively. They got guys that can score and tough. And I thought, weren't great, but we hung in there in the first half and got down, but battled back and stuck with it. They helped us out, missed a couple shots, but we made enough plays to get out of here with a win. I consider it a steal.
Speak to how they jumped out in the first half with Colton Benson, freshman, able to hit his per-game average in the first few minutes of the game.
Yeah, they were scoring. It was all one-on-one stuff, just kind of taking us to the hole. Not enough help, from everybody else, but it was all one-on-one plays, and at the end of the day, we got to, you're not going to totally stop guys. He's a really good offensive player. Him, Rucker, Roberts, all these guys, man. So you're not going to totally stop them, but you got to put up a little more resistance. And I thought we sort of understood that, by at some point in the second half, and we started to do a little bit more to make it slightly more difficult. They're a good offensive team. You're not going to stop them, but you got to make it more difficult than we did in the first half.
Really important for you guys, obviously, to stop the 4-game losing streak. But you look at the Colgate game; that was only a 1-point loss, and then another tight game here tonight. How important to get back on the winning track?
Yeah, I mean, just from the record standpoint and psychologically for the guys, it's a lot different when you win. But to be honest, we're at Colgate. You lose by 1, you lose to Lehigh, who's really good. We lost to Army, who's really good at their place. Lafayette, came here and played really well. I don't think we played great that game, but they played really well. So, you just got to make sure that your guys stick with it. I mean, after all of those losses, the very next day, we had some of our best practices. So this group is, they're resilient. Resilience, a COVID word, we were using that a lot. But it's a good group. They keep coming. They're together. They work. As long as we improve, that's all I'm asking for from them.
And you talk about resiliency, and chemistry's been another key. That last play, maybe seeing some of that chemistry when it wasn't there for Colin, but able to get it to Johnny, and was able to get you the game winner.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you draw up something to get Colin the ball, but at the end of the day, it was his ability to be aggressive, but help us and win the game by passing, and then Johnny, throwing it in, but then reading the defense and instinctively cutting. So it's stuff that they've just naturally have worked on over the course of 3 years together.
Johnny seems like the type of guy that can put some issues behind him. He had 6 turnovers tonight,
right?
And then was able to hit that big shot there at the buzzer. See that? Do you see that in him? That makes a mistake, doesn't stick with him necessarily.
No, absolutely. And we're asking him to do stuff that he didn't do before he got here. He's handling the ball on the perimeter, throwing all these passes, making decisions, doing all this stuff. And I want these guys to get better. So, certain turnovers I don't like. We have tons. We probably lead the country. But I want them to be aggressive and try to make plays. And again, I've said it all year. He does so many other things. He blocks shots. He rebounds. He hustles. You're going to get the effort constantly, and you're going to get production. So okay, he turned the ball over. Or if he misses shots, he could still have a really good game because he does so many other things consistently. All right, thanks, Dan.